Hi, this is Diane with Bolan-Beaty Boogie, and it's an important show for me. Marc and I, when I was doing my meditations for it, we kind of went back and forth. He would say something, I would say something, and I'd say, can we do this? Can we talk about that? Can you bring in some guests to do that? And he's like, yeah. Okay, so what's been happening? We don't really get into political issues on the show. We look at energy, and we try to stay as neutral as possible, but this week for me has been a tough week. And it's because of things that are happening in my government and that are making me uncomfortable. I don't feel it's the direction that I want my country to be going in. But that's my personal opinion. Everyone has your own personal opinion, right? But it's caused some anxiety. And so after a couple of days, and some fear, of course, a little bit of fear. And after a couple of days, I'm like, I don't like this energy. I don't like sitting in this space, and I'm going to do something to change it, right? And I talked to a friend about the situation, and she's like, well, we're doomed. And I'm like, oh, I can't sit in that space. I can't sit in that space. Everyone's can sit where, the space that you feel comfortable in, but I knew that I wasn't happy where I was for the last couple of days. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to change it. I know I have the power to change it. We all do. And I want to create a different space for myself. So during my meditations, I've been doing things like, I got this from Jamie Butler. It's like a filter. You filter your energy. So you imagine you have a large filter, a medium filter, and a small filter. And then I just filter. I kind of envision this grid of a filter. And so today you can say you want to filter out whatever energy that doesn't work for you, energy that is causing this or whatever. And today I spent a lot of time just filtering out anxiety. Sometimes I do lack of abundance. It's whatever I'm feeling at that moment. But I did it a few times for anxiety, and it really, 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 really does help. And so I did it for all the large, medium, and small filters that I use. I grounded, really strong grounding cord today, and just opening up a connection to the earth that is a little different than I normally have. So that led to the topic for today's show. And Marc brings some guests on the show and has a talk with them basically about the energy of the planet, not just specifically a country, but the vibe, like he calls it, the vibe of the whole planet, and what we're looking at now, and what we as individuals can do to change our energy that will in fact have the ripple effect to change the energy of the planet, which I know we're all familiar with, but I thought that might be something that would be a good topic for us to discuss, and Marc agreed, and so here we go. Hope you enjoy the show. Oh, yeah, I'm here. Hello. Yep. That was fast. Okay, hello, everyone. Hello. Yep. Yeah, this is Marc. Marc Bolan checking in. From Spirit, really, right. Hello. Yeah, I got my studio friends here with me. Yeah, welcome. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Okay, so we have an interesting show we think for today. Okay, so there's been a lot happening, and yeah. Oh, explain that. They want me to explain this. Okay, so if you're fairly new to our show, okay, we use aspects of spirit, aspects of the universe, aspects of Earth. Okay, those are I'd say pretty much that's about it, right. But then we also use experiences that Diane is going through or things that she's feeling, because oftentimes, of course, similar people, a lot of people may be feeling the same thing, okay? Different people, whatever, yep. So we like to look into a little bit of everything, okay? So today, yeah. Diane had, well, would you call it? Yeah. Okay, so she's been feeling anxious the last couple of days, okay, about various things that are happening in her country, okay? So we wanted to look at this, okay? So we wanted to look at the energy of the planet for one, see what's happening there, right? And we're going to get some different viewpoints about that. Okay, just look at the overall energy of the planet, okay, and see how it's affecting everybody. See what, yeah, and then yeah, that's important. Okay, so Diane has been feeling, okay, well, things are happening. Maybe I'm not in agreement with them. Okay, and yeah, so and then social media type of stuff. Yeah, you tend to look at that when you're not necessarily well, it could be confused, right. But yeah, you want to get an other's opinion about what's happening in your world, in your environment, in your country, right. So yes, humans, yes. No, yeah, humans like to band together, right, and support each other. So yeah, so she saw, and we are seeing, of course, there's been a lot of anxiety, a lot of uncertainty around, those of you on the planet. Okay, no, we're not specifically talking about the states. No, it's all over the world. It's all over the world. Okay, so we just want to look at that, and 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 what can you do? What can you do personally about changing whatever feelings you might have if you want to do it? Okay, and that is going to affect the rest of the planet, right? Individual feelings. So we're going to look at that from a couple different viewpoints, right? Okay, so let's get started. Yeah, no, I've got some guests coming. Okay, yeah. Okay, come on. Yeah, can you come forward? Okay, yeah. So can you introduce yourself to our viewers, please? Okay. So this energy is okay. Yeah. No, you're great. You're great. And I communicate with you quite a deal, quite a lot. Okay. So this energy. Do you want me to call you anything specifically? What? No. Try again. That didn't. No. That didn't. No. That's not going to translate. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So you're barometer, meter, barometer. Yeah. Okay. Oh. No, hold on. They want to change it. They want it. Yeah. Okay. So they're saying they're yeah. So yeah, you're kind of a barometer. So but you look at energy. Okay. Yep. Right. So you look at energy and you see so overall your job is to look at the energy of the planet, right? Yeah, pressure, whatever pressure. I mean, what's causing the planet to have the energy that it now has? Okay, and you keep a very, 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 very close watch. And so many of us in spirit will check in with you, right? Okay, can we do it on our own? Yeah. But yeah, you kind of go to an expert when you want an expert's advice, right? Right. And there are energies who specialize in certain things. Okay. So can you just give me a name? Harold. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, that's fine. No, you've never called yourself that before, so okay. So Harold is saying, okay, can you give me no. No, first, can you give me kind of what you're seeing right now? Okay. So it's a he, right? You want to say he? Okay. Okay. So he's saying there's obviously a lot of fluctuations right now in the planet. Okay, and he's saying that. On many different levels. Now, you wouldn't be surprised to hear this, of course, would you? No. And this is something that happens all the time because he looks at the energy of the physical planet. You look at the energy of the inhabitants of the planet. He looks at the energy. Well, yeah, I'm saying he, but there's a multitude of different energies involved in this. This is yeah. So. Are you seeing anything that's kind of more extreme than normal? Okay, yeah. Or less extreme than normal. Can you give us what? Okay. Okay, so yeah, he's saying obviously in the US in the past week or so, 2 weeks, 2 weeks? Okay, yeah, there's been a lot of fluctuations. Okay, so yeah, so he's saying there's energies that are coming to light that have been not as apparent. Okay, not as apparent as they have been, right? So this is causing a a big reaction. So it's a So he's showing me like pins in a bowling alley, or energy being turned over. Like, oh, that's it. Okay, like the ground being turned over for plowing, something like that. So yeah, and there's kind of a ripple effect happening. Okay, so yeah, no, we're not political. We're not political here. Well, Diane, yeah, but on the show, no, we're keeping it. Keeping completely neutral. Diane can have her own opinion afterwards, but we are saying that this is what we're seeing, and we're not saying for one certain faction of the public or other. No. Okay. So yeah, there is a lot of fluctuation. Okay, going on. So there is a lot of uncovering, and that is at multiple different levels. Okay. And what else? Yeah. Okay, so an important point here, okay, and no, there's been a lot of activity. Let's say, there's been a lot of different countries, and no, we're not really doing political, but there's been a lot of different countries who have been having political elections, change of governments, right, and so that does cause a big effect, okay, and so. Yeah, you're seeing that all over the planet right now, not just in the States, okay? Right. There's a lot going on. And a lot of these, this ground is being uncovered, okay? That leaves, if you think about it, okay, that leaves paves the way to plant new things, new seeds, or cover them up, okay? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, and so it will take, it will be up to those in that energy field, and where the field is being plowed, which is an energy field, okay, to use an analogy, to do one or the other, okay, or a little bit of both, right. Now this is an important part, and this is something that Diane specifically wanted us to look at, okay, so let's say you're an individual in a country, okay, or in an area, and you're seeing things happen that you don't agree with, okay, and it's causing anxiety, it's causing fear, right, and this is very it happens all the time, right, and we are seeing this, of course, from where we are, and so she wanted us to look at, okay, well, what can an individual do? Okay, so many individuals will if something happens in your maybe the first response is fear. Okay, fear, like I don't understand how this happened, I don't understand why this happened, and this could be on any type of it could be an event that happened to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything that's happening in your country or government, right? It could be anything happening in your life, okay? So, it could be a diagnosis. It could be something, right? Okay, so, you look at it, and your first reaction might be fear. It might be anxiety. It might be, I am hopeless to do anything about it, right? I'm just one individual, right? And you've all heard this. That, of course, banding together is going to give whatever cause you might have or whatever situation you might want to change support. And that is true, right? The more energy that bands together for a specific cause is, the more and more energy you get, the stronger and stronger it's going to be. Now, it depends also. Well, it doesn't depend on necessarily the frequency of what that energy is going to be. It's going to be whatever is going to be the majority, right? Of, yes, and you could say, well, okay, I feel in my specific country, in my specific government, it's not the majority that is making these decisions, and that could be true, but it's yeah, it's the majority of the energy that is involved in that, okay? Maybe there's not as many individuals involved, but at some level, the majority has agreed to this, okay? Right. So, okay, so you're saying, well, I'm just an individual. I have no power. Whatever happens, happens, okay? Well, let's look at that type of energy, okay? Because no, I mean, no right or wrong, no right or wrong, okay? So we look at this type of energy in just a neutral opinion. Well, not opinion, even just looking at it neutrally. So, um, yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Diane wanted us to look at this and give some idea of what we're seeing in spirit about this. Okay, so yeah, it's up to you. It's up to the individual how you want to react or feel about any type of situation that might happen in your life. Right? Right. Um, yeah. So Diane has been working a lot in calming that anxiety that's been in her space, okay? And there are ways of doing it. Now, of course, meditation is one of them, right. And yeah, Diane wanted to, is she going to say that later? Okay, she might tell you that later, what she's doing personally in order to counteract that, to get her energy in a space where she really wants it to be. Okay, and that is going to be very, very, very important. Okay, now you could look at yourself and say, or you can feel the energy. You can feel, yeah. Just look at how you're feeling. Is it how you want to be feeling about just your life in general, or about something that's happening around you, or something that you feel is happening to you? Okay, so if it's not something that you want to be feeling, you can change that. You can change that, okay? And Diane will help. Well, not help, but yeah, she's going to talk about what she's been doing lately, okay? And maybe give an exercise. Yeah. Okay, now, so anyone who's feeling, okay, well, if I change it myself, or if I'm able to change myself, if I create something different for myself, how is that going to affect the whole? Well, it does. Okay, it does. Okay, we can't stress this enough. And we know you've heard this. Okay, we know you've heard this a million times, maybe. Okay, but we still keep saying it. Okay. So it's so important what you as an individual do. So anyone who's feeling helpless, anyone who is feeling that they don't make a difference in the world, yeah, please. Just look at that energy. Is that something you want to have? Is that the energy you want to be a part of? Is that the energy that you want to project? Right. And if it's not, then say, okay, well, you know what? I'm not feeling this vibe today, and I know there's ways I can change it. I'm not helpless. I have all the power that I've ever had. I'm a powerful, creative being, and I know you've heard that before too. But it is so important, okay? And I've talked a lot about what I did as Marc. And if I didn't have that energy within me, if I didn't have that knowingness within me that I could attain what I wanted to, it would never have happened. Again, if I listened to what people were telling me about, who are you? You're from nowhere. You have no talent. Forget it. Basically, forget it. If I had done that, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am. You wouldn't know who I was, right? I wouldn't have had the opportunity to share who I am as Marc through my music and my poetry, okay? And so when you think about something like that, exactly, if I can do it, anybody can. Anybody can. You can change your energy. You don't have to listen to what others tell you. You don't have to sit in that energy, right? You have the power. You've created this life. You can create a new energy pattern for yourself, a new frequency for yourself, okay? And this is what brings around change, okay? This is what can bring around change, okay? If everyone knows that, or remembers, okay? It's not even knowing, it's remembering that you have this wonderful, wonderful creative ability within you to create whatever you want. Yeah. So if you think about it, if you're constantly, or if you're in the majority, your energy is fluctuating. Yeah, of course, energies fluctuate, right. But in general, if you're at, everyone has a bad day, right? Everyone has a bad day. But it's being able to recognize when you're in in energy you don't find comfortable, energy where something doesn't feel right, energy where maybe it doesn't feel like yours, okay? Recognizing it and saying, okay, well, let's just stop a second here and say, and yeah, and just, yeah, I mean, you don't have to, you're all psychic, right? So you can see it, okay? You can see it, you can tune into it, you know what's not making you usually feel funky, right? Feel funky. And say, okay, well, I can change this. I can change this, right? So, okay, so a long story, very, very long. Okay, so as we're looking at the planet, okay? So, no, whatever direction your energy takes is going to affect the rest of the planet, right? Right. And so looking at the planet today, yeah, there are a lot of, okay, you're saying patches. Okay, yeah, Harold, yeah. So you're saying patches, okay. And yeah, it's, what? Yeah, okay, yeah. There's a lot of change happening, okay? And you've heard that. Yeah, there's a lot of change happening, but what does that mean? What does that mean, okay? It means that, okay, the energy on the planet, and no, there have been patterns, yeah, or times when the energy on the planet is not in such big fluctuations, okay? And the climate change, all that stuff, yeah, you're all familiar with that. And and things that feel too overwhelming, yeah. Right, well, what, social media? What, yeah. Okay, so that's another thing, okay? And deciding about, okay, well, what do you really want to look at? Does it vibe with what your beliefs are? Okay, and that's important. So yeah, because you will take on that energy if you want to, and that will become part of your energy pattern or energy of who you are. So it's important to kind of keep a check on, okay, am I watching things? Am I looking at things that are going to make me feel the way I want to feel, right? Yeah, so it's important, okay? So if you want to do a daily check, okay, it's important. You can check in the morning, you can check at night, and just, and then, so if you feel something that feels kind of out of whack, look at it and say, okay, well, I give that away. I release that. You can ask your guides to transmute it. Yeah, Diane does that a lot. Okay, she does that a lot. And you can do it yourself. You don't need your guides, but your guides are more than willing to help to transmute whatever energy you do not want in your space to, to love. You can transmute it back, to the planet, to the universe, to love. Right. Whichever you feel comfortable saying, whatever you feel comfortable doing, okay? Because you can release this type of energy, right? So the planet, no, good or bad, okay? Well, it is fascinating from where my viewpoint, my standpoint, those outside the planet, okay, those in spirit, okay? So there's a lot going on. What we want to do is to be able to help you where we can, okay? Help you where we can, because it's important to us. It's very, very important to us what is happening on your planet. Right. And so we want to be here to help, and then, because, that's it, okay? Sometimes when you are in a situation, it's hard to maybe step back and say, okay, well, can I look at it from a different viewpoint? Okay, can I look at it from somebody else's viewpoint? Can I look at it from a viewpoint that I didn't see before? And that's important too. Okay? So sometimes we kind of do the show based on the fact, okay, well, even though we are, like for me, Marc, for myself, yes, I'm still very, 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 very close to the planet and those on it, and I have a connection with you all, right. My music is there. I lived there in my past lifetime. I'm working with Diane, who is on the planet. I still have family and friends there, okay? So it's important to me. It's important to me to do things like this show and say, okay, well, I'm here with you too, right? Many of us are here, and we want to be here to help you, right? So, okay? Yeah, Is that it? Is that it? Okay. Yeah. So you're not alone. You're not alone. Right. 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 And you can. Yes. You can change your energy to be what you want it to be. Right. 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 Okay. Anything else? Do we have? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We have somebody else who wants to come on. Okay. Now, who are you? Yeah. Thanks, Harold. Yep. 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 Thanks, Harold. Okay. Who are you? Okay. Yeah. So you're looking. Yeah. You're looking kind of forlorn. Who are you? Yeah, no, no, they let you through. They let you through, so it must, yeah, yeah, okay. So you're looking, okay, you're looking, oh, okay, okay, that's who you are. Okay, so this energy is a representation of many, many, many people on the earth, okay, who feel lost, okay, who feel, yeah, unempowered to change their lives. Okay, now how did you create yourself? Okay. Yeah. So you're looking like a very sad, yeah, you're presenting yourself as a woman, and you're kind of you're purples and blues, very, yeah, very, yeah, and kind of gray color, right, 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 and those energies are fluctuating around you. Okay. So why did you wanted to come forward to say what? Okay. Um, yeah, yeah. So you're hunched over, and you're walking very slowly. And you, yeah, you don't, your energy levels are very, very low. Yeah, very, very low. Okay. Okay. So why are you coming again? I'm sorry. What? Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. 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 So this energy, and yeah, they're not, yeah, you're not saying you're from maybe a specific area or, yeah. So yeah, and you're not necessarily, are you? No, no, no. Okay. So they're not, yeah, they're not, yeah. The thing is that this energy is presenting itself as very weak and humbled and not very strong. And I know that's not true. You're presenting yourself as that so you can show me how you're expressing yourself, right? But it's giving me a little bit of a challenge here to read your energy. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So they're saying they're going to kind of get out of that groove a little bit, because of course that's not really what they are, but they're, yeah, okay, yeah, so they're upping it a little bit. Okay, great, 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 that's better, that's better. Okay, okay, so this energy is coming forward because it is an energy that wants to be heard. Yeah, wants to be heard, wants to be represented somehow. Right, right, right. And so it's going, yeah, so you're traveling, right? You're traveling from here and there and speaking to whoever you possibly can, to say that yes, we are here, we do exist, right, 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 and we are looking for ways to change our energy, right? So, right, so yeah, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, right. So, okay, let's look at this. Yeah, yep, yep, yep. Okay, hold on, hold on. Yeah. Okay. No, interesting. Okay. No, it's still a little, yeah, it's taking me, I have to step back a bit because this energy is pretty, well, it's pretty powerful in the way it's wanting to represent itself. So I'm just stepping back a little bit from it. Can, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Can you move back a bit? Yeah. Well, it's a very forceful energy, okay? And there's a lot of representatives involved in this energy. And as I said before, okay, individual energies can group together and expand into this large energy. And this large energy is representing itself so much that, yeah, I need to step back from it. And that doesn't happen too often. Okay, that doesn't happen to me very often. So it shows you what can happen when energy bands together, okay, and wants to represent itself as a certain facet of something or itself, right? Right, 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 right. Okay. So, yes, so it is saying that even though it's representing itself, yes, so it's saying there are certain really criteria. If you wanted to be an individual energy to join this specific, it's basically a group of energy that has banded together to represent itself as it is. Okay. So yeah. So they're saying, okay, so even if one of you, okay, if one of you changes your viewpoint about, and your energy, okay, changing your viewpoint may start first. That will change your energy, okay? If even one of you does that, and yeah, to something that you feel is more vibrant, is more positive, is more uplifting, is more, no, I'm not going to say, no, hopeful. Hopeful is, no, more creative, more empowering, okay? That will change the energy of this mass that I'm looking at right now. Even if one of you does it, okay? Okay. And this energy is hoping that you do, actually. This energy is hoping that you all do it. Right. It exists because it has to, because individuals have formed it. But in itself, and it is, it is what it is because it has been created, but part of it really wishes it wasn't existing. Right. But it will exist because it must. Okay. So yeah, okay, so you wanted to come forward and just say that. Okay, thank you very much. Yep. Okay, I think I think that's all the time that we have for today. Okay. So yeah, this is Marc signing off. Yeah, I gotta rush here. Okay. Yeah, I gotta rush. So this is Marc signing off, and I will check back with you soon. Thank you everyone for coming and joining us on the show. Okay. Yep. Okay.